Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video where today we are going to be doing something slightly different. As you can tell, I'm joined by a fellow YouTuber, and this is...
I'm Tom. I run a channel called the Tech Chap. You've probably never heard of it. Most people haven't, but yeah, it's about technology, and weird enough, we live in the same town.
Links will be in descriptions and all that sort of stuff to cross-promote and everything, so if you want to go over and check out some Tech Chap stuff...
It's a tongue twister.
That is a tongue twister.
Yeah.
Go over to Tom's channel. But anyway, moving on with today's video, we are going to be doing 5 ways to be making money on YouTube and how you guys can support your fellow content creators on YouTube. Should we go in with probably the most obvious one, which most people will probably know of, which is selling yourself online.
We're talking about AdSense.
We're talking about AdSense.
Well, AdSense is basically those really annoying adverts you get at the beginning of your videos. Those ones that take like 20 seconds, 30 seconds. You can skip after 5, which everyone does. I don't know how companies make any money from that. No one watches those adverts. But you can turn them on for your channel, your videos. You probably do already.
Just by viewing that advert or clicking those adverts if you're interested in them helps out, and they get a small percentage of that advert to their channel. Basically, that's what kind of AdSense is.
Yeah, it's like almost no money, but it adds up over obviously all your videos and all the different views you get. So you know, you're talking about cents or dollars at a time, but then that kind of adds up a little bit over each day. And
a lot of people ask, like, you know, how much ad revenue do you get off a video and stuff?
For me, as a tech YouTuber, someone who sort of talks about the latest things coming out, November, Black Friday, Christmas, literally like 4 times more income than January. December 31st like this, January 1st like this. It's completely overnight. And I guess because Google and YouTube sell fewer ads, therefore there's less money to give us. So the downside of it is, you know, it's cyclical, it's seasonal. You can never really rely on it.
And I guess we should probably mention at the moment is there's a big kind of change in YouTube at the moment.
This is in the news, isn't it?
Which is all over the news. Lots of big companies are pulling out from Google, pulling out from YouTube, advertising there. So money's dropping, thus meaning the creator gets less money through the ad revenue.
It's worrying. I mean, if enough companies pull out of YouTube ads, then, well, YouTube make less money and we make less money. So if you just have that one revenue stream, you know, you're really affected by these changes. For the first like 6 months when I made my channel, I thought about having it off because I thought people would get annoyed by it. But considering how, well, I don't personally get annoyed because you just get used to it. Just keep it on, turn it on. Even if you're making 10 cents a day, just it will add up eventually, and there's no reason not to. And if one of your videos does go viral, you don't expect it to, you know, you're sorted. At least you're going to make some money from that.
Next big one I would probably say would be affiliate links.
This is a bit more complicated, isn't it?
This is a little bit more complicated, and it sounds funny. What is affiliate links?
It's those annoying Amazon things you get in the description. Basically, if you're a YouTuber, like James and I, we can sign up to an Amazon affiliate program. It's not just Amazon, but that's the most common one to use. And then once you're signed up, you get a little tag, which you put at the end of a URL. And then you obviously have this specific product code, what they call an ASIN number, ASIN, you get from the product page. Whack that in your description of your video. If someone clicks on it, then you get a small percentage commission. A
con from that would be not everyone wants to buy that product, and not everyone's going to click that.
Well, that's the thing. Most of the time, you're going to have to click like show more in the description to see it. And if you've got multiple links for multiple products, it gets a bit complicated and
get confusing and stuff. You might get lost.
And even if you do click it, that doesn't mean someone's going to buy anything. So actually, at the end of the day, you may not make a ton of money straight away, but Amazon affiliate is about 3 times more revenue, about 3 times more than AdSense. So it's worth doing.
Yeah, it shows that proportionally, those Amazon affiliate links actually work more so than the AdSense prior.
But then again, I'm a tech channel, and so I have lots of expensive computer stuff and monitors and games consoles. So obviously the price of those products are quite high. So if I get 5% on a monitor sale, that's quite a bit of money. But if you're talking about you know, traveling or vlogging or lifestyle or fashion, it's a lot harder to actually find those links. So I guess there's some other things you could link to.
The default ones, so, you know, laptops and cameras and stuff, which I use every day, and every video is made with those types of videos, so they are always the default kind of settings.
It's useful to have, because sometimes I've seen your stuff with other YouTubers, and I'm like, how do they do that? What do they film on?
What camera did they use, or how did they edit, or something?
So it's actually kind of helpful, and you make money.
The more people who click them and just buy anything on Amazon, you can still get that kind of small percentage. Again, the more people who click, the bigger your brand is, the more kind of money and ad revenue you can get from
Yeah, and there's no downside really. It takes a bit of time setting it up.
Yeah.
In the US side of things, you have to. Well, we have to sort out tax issues.
Yeah.
Anyone can really do it. We're not tax experts by any stretch of the imagination, but if we can do it, you can do it. Look at this merch.
So,
It's right there.
Merchandise is a great way to help support your creators, or if you are a creator, to give brand awareness to your audience and stuff. And I think it's kind of nice to actually own a bit of that creator, not in a weird way.
Sounds a bit weird.
It does sound weird, but you know, you're getting
lock at your hair, maybe.
yeah, just cut that off and send it in the post.
I haven't done any of this yet. James is clearly the expert in terms of merchandising and stuff. Just like, I'm actually interested. How did you go about doing it?
Why do I wear a band t-shirt? Why do I wear a brand t-shirt? And it's because you support it. And you know, you're paying money to support that brand, hence you want to wear it on you or something. Yeah. So when I started my YouTube channel and stuff, it was like, it got to the point where, would people want a little bit of my brand on them, whether it's a hoodie or a t-shirt or something? But it doesn't just have to be hoodies and t-shirts. You can branch out and do, you know, mugs, you can do hats, you can do...
I saw coffee somewhere. What's going on?
We do have coffee brand, yes. So
you make your own coffee?
We don't actually physically make it, but we have our own coffee brand, our own blend and stuff. It's just, again, it just branches out to a broader kind of audience. So me and Holly are kind of known for drinking coffee, going to coffee shops, a little bit of coffee connoisseurs, I would say. So people kind of, you know, viewers would watch that and, you know, want a piece of...
So it's still relevant to your channel. It's not
exactly, yeah. I'm not
weird.
just, you know, selling something which I don't even do or whatever in the channel. Yeah. Everything. And I love wearing my own merch. It shows that...
Narcissist, James.
But if I'm going to wear it, you know, other people are
going
to potentially wear it. And I want designs where maybe not just people who watch the YouTube channel like it. It's just like cool designs and stuff. Again, it's all about branching out into multiple revenue incomes.
So yeah, this might not be your main income stream, but it's another one.
It's another one. I guess the con would be with merch is, for me, for instance, I have to buy these t-shirts. So if you're spending £15-20 on a t-shirt, I don't get, as the creator of that t-shirt, I don't get that because I have to buy it off of the printer. You have to buy the t-shirt, buy it off the printer. You still got to kind of post it and package it. So actually, that £20 can go all the way down just to a few pounds.
And it's a lot more time intensive, I guess.
It's time, it's time to process the orders, collect the orders, and dispatch it and stuff. But again, every little helps.
Yeah, and I guess you don't have to do it that way. You're doing it quite a personal way.
There's many ways you can actually do it. There's companies which can handle everything.
But they'll take a big chunk of
They take a big chunk, and I like to go to my printer, who's a local guy.
You're an old school kind of guy.
Yeah, who runs his own printing company. It's not a huge global printing company, so you know I'm keeping him in work, and I'm actually physically packing the orders, printing them on my printer, and you know.
So you're really putting some effort into it.
Yeah,
we
sign it, so you get that bit of personal touch with everything, I guess.
I think that means quite a lot. What else have we got? So we've got AdSense, affiliate, merchandise.
I guess the one which I guess you might be good at talking about now is sponsored videos.
Everything I do is sponsored now. Even this channel, this is sponsored.
No,
it's not. No, it's not. It's a tricky one, the sponsored.
Yeah.
Because you want to make money as a YouTuber, you've got to pay the bills, and when brands approach you, usually brands that you'll have some association with. Yeah. I do tech, so tech brands approach me, makes sense. And then they're like, oh, can you do something on this? Can you film a bit of an advert on this? Mm-hmm. Sometimes it can get a bit weird because sometimes they want you to do a review. Right. But if it's a paid review, it kind of completely makes the review. It's an advert at the end of the day. So actually, I've turned down, I've said no to companies that are like, we want you to review this, we'll pay you X amount. Because I can't call it a review and maintain my integrity as a YouTuber.
Right, okay.
And if someone comes to my channel, they're looking for a review, if they think I've been bought by a brand, my opinion's worthless at that point. Yeah. So I may as well just close up shop. So you've got to be very careful. My advice would be only take sponsorship deals from brands that maybe you kind of like anyway, or you do kind of support
regardless.
Yeah. Don't do too many. Maybe do at most 1 or 2 a month. Yeah. I mean, you can do entire sponsor videos, or you can do just social posts, or you can do like adverts for like 30 to 45 second within videos. So I mean, mix that up a little bit. You don't have to just do full videos, but don't do too many, because then your viewers will just think that you're just a sponsored advert.
Yeah, and you're becoming just a seller, and you're just doing
Exactly.
just for the money.
And I guess if you are still quite a small channel, maybe less than 1,000, less than 5,000, you know, maybe you want to do sponsored content, not get paid, but just purely for the exposure. Yeah. While you're trying to grow, you're that sort of size, you know, the exposure is worth a lot of money if it helps your channel grow, get that traction to then make money eventually.
Number 5 is tips and donations, such as Patreon or Twitch or something, because another way as a creator you can get revenue income, and for a viewer is how you support your creators.
I like the idea of it. I mean, if you really like someone on YouTube, you really get on with their personality, you know, buying something through Amazon affiliate is kind of like a bit weird, and ads you don't really have any influence with. But if you actually tip them on Twitch or you donate on Patreon, it's a real like positive, close, personal way of actually showing that you like their content. And
I think the main thing is the creator keeps virtually 100% of that money. It doesn't have to be then used to print products or anything like that.
There's no overhead with it.
There's no overhead. No one really takes a percentage. You might lose like a few percent through PayPal administration fees or something, but virtually that percentage is what you get, which I think is a great way.
It is, and it's completely up to the viewer how much they want to give you as well.
Any donation I get from Twitch goes straight back into buying new games or another controller or something like that to create more content.
Or paying other YouTubers to come on your channel.
Yeah, it cost a fortune. Shame that.
£5.
£5 whole pounds. And with all that being said, I think we have probably come to our end of this video.
Yeah, I'm on the clock. The
£5 going to run out. Anyway.
Well, I appreciate you inviting me over, James.
Yeah, no worries. It's been awesome. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to leave a big fat thumbs up. And if you are new, hit that big red subscribe button and follow us on our awesome daily adventure. And until next time, we'll see you soon.